Well, morning peeps. Right, it's a little bit later than I thought, 10:30, because I've had it's a Saturday morning, but I had a conference call with company in States. So I'm just trying to figure this out, because like I said, this time I don't want to bury these filters. I want them easily accessible. Now it looks a little bit crap because there's so much above ground, and I'm planning to put the second one, dig it out and put it at the side. So obviously there's going to be two of them. Now, I mean, eventually this is all going to be crushed rock, and so 10 centimetres of crushed rock, and then we're going to have a lot of pot plants, so it's not as aesthetically pleasing as I would have liked, but for now, until we get this crushed rock down and up plant pots, it's going to be sort of like that, which is a bit crappy, but I've got to have access. That I wish I'd never buried that one, because you just can't get it out to clean it. This way, if they're above ground like that, I just have to take top off and tip it out, you know, and then I can just move it and clean it with a hose pipe. So practically that's the best thing to do. So my next job now, I've got to turn power and everything off. I've got to disconnect that old one, which is still live, which is this one on side here. Take that top off, the old one, and have to cut the pipes down and then try and get it out, dig it out. Now they're new filters, which I said before I got in stock, which I bought a long time ago. So then once I dig that out, I can swap filters onto new ones. So not a lot more to show you guys at the moment, because I'm still scratching my head and thinking. But anyway, I'll talk to you later, see how it goes. Bye bye. Well, morning again guys. Right, so the new one, I've got that in and it's all up and running, as you can see. Now obviously only temporary, and I don't even know whether that's going to be final position, so that's why I've left the incoming pipe a little bit longer. Now you can see the old one there. Wow, that took some pulling out the filters, but if I zoom in, you can see the state of those filters. Some of the teeth what go into the cog to turn it are completely ripped off. The bottom one's completely ripped off. I know it's difficult to see on camera, but that's in a really bad state. So luckily I've got the spare filters, so I'm sort of waiting for that to drain to get a little bit lighter, because it's just, that's got to weigh 60 kilos, it's unbelievable. So let that dry out a little bit, then I can pull it over onto concrete over here. Put new filters in it, then I've got to somehow dig that bottom out, which also is not going to be easy. So that's where we are at the moment guys, but new one's all up and running, nice and clear water going back in now. So all I'll do now hopefully today is just get that in position ready, because the pipe I've ordered to interconnect them's coming from China. It's only just doing customs clearance in China, so I've ordered a clear one so I can see quality of water in between the two. So there's not a lot more I can add on to this guys. I've just got to do all this tidying up now, sort that filter out and move it. If I feel like adding on when I've done it, I'll let you know. Alright, cheers guys, bye bye. Right, back again. Right, so a bit of a disaster really. Now I know why that filter wasn't working. So one, I don't know if you can see on some of these, but there's hardly any of the teeth left on them. They've all ripped off. There were lots of little bits of sponge in here. Now the other problem is they revolve around the pipe, which is here. Now this pipe is only solid at the bottom, and then it's flimsy here. If you see this, it's more just like a PVC, because the UV light used to be in there, so obviously UV light needed to pass. So that's going to cause me a few problems. So because I won't be using a UV light in that, I'll see if I've got any pipe which will fit, so I can get this back up and running just for filters. So because I'd got in my mind, if that was okay, I was actually going to buy an independent UV light, drill a hole in top, drop it in, and just seal it off, so there were two UVs, but that now is not going to be possible. unless when I put the pipe in I drill a lot of holes in it. I don't know, it's something now I'm going to have to really have a good think about. So I mean, this one here I've ripped just to get it off, but I mean you can sort of see here all the teeth on the side have gone, and you have to take out the plastic middle what's on these and put them on your new ones like this. So I've just done that one. So that's my next thing now. So luckily I've got that up and running temporary, and it can stay temporary for a little bit while I figure out just what I'm going to do with this, because it's all actually like resined in. It doesn't screw off or anything. So I do have some more of this pipe, what I've used for that a little bit. I'll have to check, see if it's same size, but that does look bigger. But I need something what will fit inside them and allow it to turn. Right guys, I'm going to leave it at that for now. I think I'll post this because this is going to take a while. Alright guys, catch you later. Bye bye.